Good evening, wrestling fans! From the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan, this is AWL Hontai 489.
The following contest is scheduled for football. Introduced in Japan, making his victory from Tiger's Pit. He is the winner of the reigning and interestingly World Tag Team Champions, 1/3 of the flyest three of the galaxy. This is Danjerhawk.
And we are starting off tonight of championship previews with one half of the reigning Danshi Tag Team Champions versus one half of the reigning Joshi Tag Team Champions. Titles to be unified in 1 week's time at Champions Week. However, we do not know who the champions will be. Still, 2 title defenses, one for the men, one for the women, and that's going to happen very, very soon, the next couple of days, at AWL Strong and Free. But now we await for the Dragonfire to illuminate the arena.
And his opponent,
as it was in days gone by.
making her victory from Mississauga, Canada. She is one half of the reigning and interestingly Joshi Tag Team Champions, the Daughter of the Dragon, Dragoness.
Both of these wrestlers contracted to AWL Strong and Free, our Canadian branch of the league. However, for Dragoness, this is a homecoming. A Tokyo girl born and bred. Well, maybe not born. She was actually born up in Niigata, but still. Definitely a Tokyo girl at heart. This is a homecoming. She knows this arena. She was raised in this arena. Her father claimed many championships in this building. And she comes once again as a champion, the one half of the first ever Joshi Tag Team Champions. And possibly one half of the final Joshi Tag Team Champions this time, representing the conglomeration alongside Willow Nightingale. Bang the gong, the match is on. 10-minute time limit in these non-title singles affairs. No titles on the line tonight. However, we're going to preview pretty much, I think, pretty close to a whole card for AWL Champions Week. That is our mid-season super card. That's going to be AWL Hontai 490 and AWL Strong and Free 130 will be essentially combined as the super card event. Every AWL championship will be on the line, and we have 2 championships from outside the promotion that will be defended, including arguably still the top prize in Japanese professional wrestling, the IWGP World's Heavyweight Championship, to be contested in an AWL ring. Massive, massive news coming together in just the last few weeks. We find our challengers, and tonight we're going to put them against their champions in a variety of matches. Beautiful Speed of Endless Light for the one, but only one. Massive, short card, but a massive card tonight. Main event, it's going to be a trios match. The combination of Kid Canada and the Tigers versus the Don Callis family and Athena Jane. Don Callis will also be ringside for the return of the Rainmaker against Yamada Jiro. And we have got Tiger on Tiger violence. Golden Tigers versus Black Tigers. And thankfully, Black Tiger Queen is back in the ring. She will not be stripped of her Joshi Championship. It took the commissioner making that threat that if you don't show up to defend this damn belt, I'm taking it away from you to make sure we have a Joshi champion. Come AWL 500, come the Dome, come the unification of the Joshi and Grand Championship. By the end of the season, there will be one top singles wrestler in the Animated Wrestling League. There will be one top tag team in the Animated Wrestling League. And we will start to find out who they are in 7 days' time at Champions Week. The tag team titles to be unified. We've had more tag team championship matches in the last few months than we have in like an average year, just to be honest with you. It's been crazy. A hectic, nasty schedule. Oh! The springboard 450 comes up short. Dragoness in control of this contest. The Conglomeration and the Cyberhawk have been amazing tag team champions. And Dragon Star Press does not connect! Both of these wrestlers, high flyers at heart. Dragoness, a trained all-rounder. She can do it all. She can do the submissions. She can do the power moves. She can do the striking, but she loves to fly. Dragons love to fly in the sky. And now looking for a standing Dragoness sleeper. Doesn't get it. Danjerhawk had that scouted. He goes up and down and hits the drop kick. Load over. Look at that Liger Bomb. With 6.5 minutes left on the clock, plenty of time here. Is she going to dive? No. Dragoness being smart, but unfortunately walks right into a couple of kicks from Danjerhawk. Responds with a couple of her own. Both fighters jockeying for position. 20 count on the outside, as in all Animated Wrestling League matches. And I say Animated Wrestling League, I can announce that the AEW International Championship, one half of the unified title, will be defended. William Styles to face Okada. That will be contested under AEW rule. That means 20-minute time limit in a title match, and it means 10 count. Only a 10 count on the outside. Both wrestlers will be briefed on that fact. Hopefully they can keep to it. Dragoness, nah, she's not that crazy. Professional wrestling, every professional wrestling locker room personifies the old joke. You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. Now 5.5 left, referee up to 3, resetting every time a wrestler enters and exits the ring. Those are the rules. Collar and elbow tie-up. Down we go. What is this? Looking great. Power bomb. One-arm power bomb off of the roll-up. Of course, you cannot pin someone on the outside of the ring. Dragon Star. Halfway through the time limit, the wrestlers can hear those time calls probably better than you can, because they don't have me yapping in their ears. The dragon perched like a gargoyle. Oh, went for the Dragon Conrana, did not get all of it, but Danjerhawk up. Somehow, Danjerhawk is standing. Elbow drop by the Dragoness. Looking for the punt hit. No, looking for a drop kick. I thought she was going to go for that running punt. Hits a drop kick instead. Dragoness has done almost everything there is to do in the Animated Wrestling League. Dragoness, a Triple Crown champion in this league. Former AWL Joshi champion, reigning Joshi Tag Team champion, former Intercontinental champion. She would need to win at a Natsu Taikai or a Canadian national title to become a Grand Slam champion. Both would make her the second ever 5-star champion. We might crown our second ever 5-star champion at Champions Week, as Cyberhawks member Thunderhawk is set to defend the Canadian National Championship against the Arab American Dream, Hassan. Oh, and a nasty looking takedown, that Fujiwara armbar. Dragoness rolls out of it, gets the head scissors, twist on her own head. That's going to make for a bad hair day. Maybe that's why wrestler hair always looks so bad. They keep pumping it, who knows? We have a canon explanation for bad programming. Going for the Dragoness sleeper. There she has it. She loves that behind the back version. And that's it. Clear tap out. If that happens at Champions Week, if they survive the timeless love bombs, we will have our final Joshi Tag Team Champion, we will end as we began. And I think that would be a beautiful moment of symmetry. Neither of these teams are registered in the tag team division, but there is so much hate, animosity, and history here. I'm going to need a Black Tiger entrance to explain it.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall in New City Cuts. Making their way to the ring from the unified School of the Tiger style, a tag team combination of 1/3 of the reigning 2025 Kings of Rio, Tiger Boss 2, and the 2025 Mountain Daikai Yu Shousan Green Tiger, and they are the Golden Tiger!
Interesting. Strong words from Spring Tiger. He's trying to sow some seeds of doubt given the treacherous history of the man we are about to welcome to the ring.
And their opponents in the same house, making his way to the ring from the Black Tiger Dojo. Black Tiger. Justice!
It seems like an eternity ago. However, this man was once a student of the Unified School of the Tiger Style. One half of the Tiger Brothers alongside the now Intercontinental Champion Tiger Mask 3. They were a record-setting 10-victory World Tag Team Championship in a single reign. They defended the titles 10 times. But then, an injury when he was thrown, not off of, but through a Hell in a Cell structure by the Demon Lord Gambahishi Dark. Injured, out for over a season. And when he came back, he had joined the Black Tiger Dojo. His name, Black Tiger Justice, his original raison d'etre, his original reason for existence was to bring honor and glory back to the name of the Black Tiger. Let this be a name associated with the babyface, not the heels, essentially. And he turned his back on his trainers, on his partner, on his friends, on everything he claimed to believe in to join the Black freaking Tigers. And there's his former teacher, Tiger Mask 2, looking up, absolutely disgusted at this, and it was all because of this woman, who admittedly is one of the best of all time.
And his tag team partner, making her way to the ring and leading the Black Tiger Dojo. He is the reigning and history Yoshi Champion, Black Tiger. Whee!
15 successful title defenses going into, well, last season. Has not defended, has barely even wrestled this season. But the AWL Commissioner has decreed that she must defend the last title that the Black Tigers had. It wasn't that long ago. We were working for Black Tiger Wrestling. They controlled every single championship in this league. And now, while Giant Tiger still holds the New Year's Tournament victory belt, that Joshi Championship, all they've got left. Bang the gong, the match is on, and of course, Spring Tiger, he wants to step out front, she wants to be the first one in. The Black Tiger Queen, she's gonna stand in the back and let the minion do the work. Black Tiger Queen, the 21st AWL Joshi Champion, won that title, think about this, at AWL Hontai, episode 437. 437. Look at the title of this video. He has held this championship for multiple seasons already. It is insane. As I said, 15 title defenses, more than any modern championship in this league. The only thing that has any competition is the now defunct light heavyweight championship that was defended by Majiku well over 15 times. but basically since we started keeping records, essentially. Taking a look at some of the title records here. Number of defenses, 10. 10 is the magic number. 10 for the AWL Grand Championship. 10 defenses by this man, Black Tiger Justice. Jigoku Destroy has also had 10 title defenses in his second reign as the Grand Champion. Black Tiger Queen, the Tiger Brothers, 10 title defenses with the World Tag Team Championship. Up until now, the Joshi Tag Team Championship, the Black Tigers hold the record there. 6 title defenses of the tag team titles. But Black Tiger Queen, 15 title defenses so far. He will make defense number 16 at Champions Week, whether she wants to or not. The AWL Commissioner has made that clear. Defend, or you will be stripped of the belt. Tiger Mask 2, the beautiful Enzigiri, Tiger Mask 2, 152 wins. The only member in the entire league, Japan or Canada, in the 150-win club. 149 losses as well, puts him at 43, plus 43 in his win-loss record. That puts him number 4 of all time, behind behind number 1's Tammy Nix, number 2, Nambahishi Dark, number 3, Jigoku Destroy, number 4, Tiger Mask 2, in terms of win-loss records. Of course, those fluctuate. By the way, Sammy Nix at 72, Nambahishi Dark, wherever he's been, haven't seen him in like a year, 60, plus 60. Plus 51 for Jigoku Destroy, and plus 43 for Tiger Mask 2. Meanwhile, in the Joshi division, Black Tiger Queen at 43-2. This is her 44th AWL match. 43-2. She has a plus 41 win-loss record, which makes her the number 1 in the Joshi division. And as a matter of fact, makes her, I think actually, yes, number 5 all-time win-loss records across the entire league. Tiger Mask trying to talk, okay, why? Why do the Golden Tigers, why does the Unified School of the Tiger style keep trying to talk sense into BTJ? He betrayed them. It's over. He has been with the Black Tigers for over a year now. There's been no Black Tiger Queen, just having this confab going on out here. The referee trying to remind everybody, hey, you are wrestling a match right now. AWL rules 20 count, so they are making full use of the 20. I'll give them that. Black Tiger Queen, of course, has to worry as well about that golden opportunity. Wait a minute, almost an alligator clutch here, looking for the 1. Reversal, flips her over, Nelson's the arms with his legs. 1, 2, reversal again. Oh, that is stacked up high. Tiger Mask unable to reverse for the, what would have been, I think, the 4th time. Looking for a good, oh gosh, look at that. The strike, the Black Tiger Queen. She's been so physically dominant in the Joshi division. Now, with the gender barriers being finally torn down, showing what she can do in the Danshi division, and now student versus Heather, and just going after. Into the cover here, 1, 2, kick out, into the ligaments of the knees, multiple strikes, and hey, now talking to the referee, trying to bully the referee. Baba Ganoush and the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. This isn't BTW anymore. You don't run the place. You don't have the power. The golden power no longer belongs to you. You don't get to rewrite our reality to your whims, you bastards. But look at this, the power of the Queen, as Tiger Mask 2 learns to bow to the Queen. The Tigers' war went on for so long. It ended with the Black Tigers controlling all the AWL championships, every single one. singles, tag team, men's, women's, both tournament victory belts. The first ever Natsukai champion is this woman right here, Black Tiger Queen, of course, losing the 2025 Natsukai to eventual winner, Spring Tiger. We saw her coming up with the red leather of the Joshi division. That Natsukai Championship soon to be the only red leather, possibly, in the entire animated wrestling league. Right hand, left and right, the striking game. These two will meet at Champions Week where all titles are defended. It has been a match months in the making, the summer tournament. Black Tiger crashed! Oh, that has been a long time since we have seen that. Hisashiburi 1, 2. But a kick out by Spring Tiger. Black Tiger Queen cannot believe what she's saying. You are damn right, tag team wrestling. No tag made, however. Oh! Across the hypotenuse of a 20 by 20 foot ring. Black Tiger Queen trying to maim her opponent. Going in. Oh, wait a minute. Tiger suplex denied. Stomping on the paw of the Tigress. Black Tiger Queen showing their power. Black Tiger just yelling in the face of the woman who was involved in his initial training, who was there at his side when he earned his stripes. Catch and power slam. I'm not going to pretend to be neutral here. Come on, Spring Tiger. Lock it up. Bam! Flying forearm. Springboard off of the red rope. The light of the Hinamaru shining in the Animated Wrestling League arena tonight. Off of the... No. Not going to go off the rope. She's rethinking the strategy here. She has her opponent literally on her knees. A moment of indecision. A lifetime of regret. Tag made. Oh, what is this going to be? Bam! Right across the spine. Back elbow attack. Oh, nice! Was that I don't know if that was a spin kick or a spin knee strike, but certainly effective. Irish whip into the Golden Tiger corner. Spring Tiger moving very gingerly right now. Wiping her boot on the face, on the mask. Black Tiger Justice showing exactly what she thinks of this traitorous bastard. We have here Dragon Screw, Black Tiger Screw, and into the knee bar. There's 6 minutes on the clock. 15-minute time limit in these tag matches, of course. And that's why, if you did a 10-minute time limit, 90% of the tag matches would end up with a time limit draw. We don't want that. We want to be able to record the wins and the losses in the record books. We want to know who deserves title shots, who deserves championship berths, who deserves to get to a Fight for 4 match, get into the best 4, maybe even get a shot at one of the contenders' titles. Speaking of which, the challenger for Tiger Mask 3 and the Intercontinental title will be announced by the end of the evening. I do have that on good authority. And if you've been paying attention, you might know who that is already. Oh! Lariat Daw Henson-esque for the 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Very strong words I do not approve of. Black Tiger Queen insisting her loss in the tournament was a fluke and that she will prove it at Champions League. Non-title match. The unified champion is in the house, and unfortunately, he brought a weasel. Little vaguely human-looking Diglett.
The following non-title contest is scheduled for one fall, introducing first, making his way to the ring, from the back office, representing Sidon J, Yamada Jiro.
Well, Yamada Jiro 58 wins, 69 losses in the Animated Wrestling League, ratio of -11. Does the phrase tomato can hold any meaning for you if you are a fan of combat sports? I think Don Callis had something to do with this. I think the office boy of Zidon J, the minion, the former leader brought low after a hostile corporate takeover. I think this was a deliberate decision by Don Callis. But we're gonna play his real music, whether you like it or not, Bobby Boy.
And his opponent with his reported from Aichi Prefecture, Japan. He is the All Elite Wrestling Unified Champion. And representing the Don Callis family, Rainmaker Okada.
Oh God, yeah, they're not chanting along with you, you idiot. Well, he is the unified champion of All Elite Wrestling, but he has brought both of his individual belts, the International Championship over his shoulder, the Continental Championship in his hand, and his right hand there. But it is only the International Championship that will be defended. Don Callis has agreed to put on the line against the Warhammer, William Styles, on the right-hand side of your screen there. The International Championship defended overseas from the American base, All Elite Wrestling. Bang the gong, the match is on, and the Okada drop kick. Best drop kick in wrestling still today in 2025. Yamada Jiro, this could be a career-saving match for him if he were to somehow pull off a miracle here. Okada off the top rope, of course, against the Weasel, Don Callis. You know what? I hear Don Callis, despite being Canadian, doesn't like Terry Fox. Yeah, I heard that. I also made that up, but it's funny. If you know Canada, it's funny. Oh, trying to do the Okada break, and Okada not letting him do it. Yamada Jiro, who has been known as a thief, he has stolen moves from some of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time, including Okada. Oh, and again, those picture-perfect drop kicks. Oh, he actually does it here because you don't actually have a pose here where you just flip off the person in front of you, I don't think. He's been deliberately lazy in All Elite Wrestling since cashing in, abandoning Shinihon Puroresu. We're still pissed at him about that, by the way. Going up here, what is this going to be? Ushigoroshi! A champion he left behind. Goto Hirooki inspired Ushigoroshi. We've seen Zack Sabre Jr. in the AWL start using that move ever since he injured Goto. Essentially ending prematurely, in my opinion, a shockingly good IWGP Heavyweight title reign. 8 minutes on the clock. 20 count on the outside, of course. AWL rules in effect, very similar to Shinihon Puroresu rules, different from AEW rules. Now, this International Championship match, defense against the Warhammer, William Styles. 20-minute time limit, 10 count on the outside. And champion's advantage in effect. Don Callis will be very aware of that. Styles will have to be as well if he wants to get his revenge. And remember, it was a loss against Okada over the use of the Rainmaker, over the use of what is now referred to as the Warmaker Lariat, that started this sort of downward spiral for William Styles that turned him from a talented and skilled human professional wrestler into whatever whatever the hell he is now. No longer human. I believe demonic. One of the most powerful entities in the AWL today. Just ask. Hang on, cover 1. Just ask host of Ningen Damashi. Well, you can't because nobody knows who they are. Rainmaker! 1, 2, 5. Well, that's what you get here in the AWL. You get some of the best, most passionate wrestlers in the world today. Okada going for that Rainmaker a little too early, just enough of a delay between that Tombstone and the Rainmaker. One of the things I've always loved about Okada is that when he's locked in, when he's turned on, all of his offense aims for your shoulders and up. Head, neck, shoulders. He doesn't really work the leg that much. He's doing it right now, but you know what I mean. He focuses on the area that he will hit with that Rainmaker lariat. Maybe needing to do a little more softening up of the man who once called himself the last Japanese man, now a pet of his former assistants. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, that steel turnbuckle being revealed. I don't think Okada's seen it yet, but the referee has. AWL official Hanababa News repairing the ring. Safety of the athletes, of course, any official's #1 priority. Okada about to do something dangerous for his opponent, but perfectly safe for him. The backdrop onto the steel superstructure of that 20 by 20 foot ring. All Okada had to do was jump down to the floor.
Open data, 5 minutes past.
5 down, 5 to go. Okada not going to want this to go to a draw. Now, this is interesting. Okada, not usually a top rope guy. Not usually a high flyer. He's got that Lucha Libre background from the very beginning of his training, and there's a perfect... Oh my god. Wait a minute, roll up! Reversal into the roll up here. Yamada Jiro won. And I haven't found myself rooting for Yamada Jiro ever. But against the Don Callis family, big boots! Shades of Giant Baba himself! Tries to shoot the half, gets the cover. 1, 2. Callis is terrified. You can see that in the back of the shot there a moment ago. Don Callis worried that one of his 2 Japanese Golden Gooses could suffer this non-title loss. Boom! European uppercut in the corner. Face first into the Japanese flag. Irish whip, reversal of fortunes, up and down. Something he must have learned from the American Dragon. Bam! Not the full Rainmaker, but he's got a good old-fashioned clothesline. And we are in Tokyo, and the Rainmaker pose just got booed. Tombstone piledriver. He went for it way too early in the match earlier, but now he's Satsuwaza, ultimate technique. Rainmaker! 1, 2, 3, studio!
Here's our winner, the Rainmaker, Okada, All-Star.
What will William Styles do against the... Well, I think we're going to know what William Styles is going to do in just a few seconds here. Hang on, wait a minute. What's going on? Somebody's moving. Oh, what was that? Wait, he's got the belt! Okada, yeah, William Styles! Okada's got the International Championship! He's got that title belt! He figured out, what the hell is Don Callis? Don Callis ran for the hills as soon as the lights went out. But Okada, with the International Championship that he'll be defending in a week's time against this Goliath of a former human being, William Styles, Irish whip, drop down, showing just how powerful he's become. The match is over. Okada wins. Yamada Jiro loses. This is not a wrestling match, folks. This is an ambush. This is an attack out of the darkness. This demon of darkness, shadow walking and getting cut off at the pass by the light of the Rainmaker. That AEW International Championship that's still hanging out and still sitting right there. You can see on the left-hand side of the ring from your camera shot from hard cam. William Styles, Okada, they will fight over that. Okada not going to give up without a fight. He knows he's in a bad situation here. The second those lights went out, he knew he was going to be attacked. He correctly predicted that Styles would come down the ring. Toward the ring, excuse me. Oh, the running clothesline does absolutely nothing. Oh, face first into that turnbuckle. Yanks him across. Wait a minute. William Styles, he has the International Championship, and he's using it as a whip, as a bludgeon against Okada, and that's your future. If William Styles gets his way at Champions Week, he drops the belt because he knows right now it still belongs to Okada. But for how much longer? Hey, wait a minute. That's Ningen Damashi's music. Process of elimination. Yes, Ike Bentaro's back. We haven't seen him in nearly a month. The last man standing of the Human Soul faction, still wearing the ring gear, the presentation gear of his fallen opponents, the vest and the outer trunks of the outer tights, I should say, of the Scion of Submission, Chiba Akagi, that Inoki-esque red scarf of the deathmatch veteran Satoshi Tobu. And as soon as the distraction of the music hit, Okada grabbed the belt, jumped the barricade. He's halfway back to Aichi at this point. But the last man standing of Ningen Damashi is back, and he is looking right at William Styles. Again, this is not a wrestling match. The referee say, wait, is this an actual? No, it's not a match. The referee, miscommunication by the official, ringing the bell to try to restore some order here, but that has never worked ever in the history of professional wrestling. William Styles used that strange dark magic, that soul siphon, that caused Chiba Akagi and Satoshi Tobu to just completely vanish from the Animated Wrestling League. Chiba Akagi was in the AWL Best Four for the Grand Championship. By rights, he should be challenging at Champions Week. He's not. Ningen Damashi, Satoshi Tobu, and this man, Ike Bentaro, they were in the Best Four for the Tag Team Championship. They could be unifying the titles at Champions Week. They're not going to be, all because of William Styles. It all comes back to that AWL Grand Championship and those AWL Super Unified Tag Team titles. This is bonkers, folks. William Styles, after getting clunked in the head by his secondary objective, the International Championship, now having to deal with this blast from the past. Remember, William Styles used to be a member of the Ningen Damashi stable. They were the ones who brought him into the league. His original contract was not with the AWL, it was with Ningen Damashi. But he didn't think he was their priority. He didn't want to be part of a faction war, which shows he knows absolutely nothing about how Japanese pro wrestling usually works. Yes, there is individual golden glory. Yes, there is individual victory. But it is about the unit. It is about the team. And William Styles, many things, a team player he is not, even now, in his tag team slash stable, quote unquote, with Mazoku. Oh, and a drop kick as he tries to pull the table out of the ring. From under the ring, I should say. This is not the cute little fashion icon twink that we all knew for so many years. This the man who has learned lessons from the deathmatch veteran, has learned lessons from the former grand champion in Shima Akagi, and he is pounding away at William Styles. This issue between William Styles and Ningen Damashi, it's going to take a backseat at Champions Week. It's got to. But this is not over by a country mile. Oh no, the dark magic. He says, just a taste. Will the beautiful boy survive? What? They're gone. Main event, trios, go, do it. As the light returns to the arena.
The following contest is a trios match. Scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, leading the charge for the Anniversary League, he is the reigning Anniversary League World Champion, the most Canadian man in the world,
Not saying that Mentoro is okay. He is still alive, he's still here. He's actually now back. Medical staff, Dr. Marcus Good, and apparently they're trying to look for an exorcism just in case. William Styles, gone, out of the building, we presume. So this is not over between what's left of Ningen Damashi and Mazoku.
And his partners, making their way to the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger Style, tag team combination of Fuji Takuma and the reigning Anniversary Intercontinental Champion, Tiger Mask 3. Here they are. Well, those two guys, what I shall name. Leave that in, please.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave that in on the edit, thank you. But yes, two members of the Unified School of Tiger Style that aren't already wrestling tonight in this contest facing off against, well, this is going to be kind of interesting because we do have multiple matches at Champions Week that we are previewing right now.
And their opponents representing the non-Palace family, the tag team combination of the All Elite Wrestling TNT champion, the Protoshida, and his reigning IWGP Sekai Heavy Kimoja, the Hontai, Konosuke, Takeshita, here they are, Protoshida.
Protostar, Kyle Fletcher. I'm going to ignore that. His Japanese is garbage. Protostar, Kyle Fletcher, winning the non-title match against Kid Canada last week, got himself into the best four. He's a future challenger for the Grand Championship. But that man, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, must defend in a steel cage match against the former Tiger Dark, Fuji Takuma. That match will happen at Champions Week. We have negotiated IWGP rules combined with AWL cage rules. So 60 minutes, Rokujuku Nippon Sobu, but no escaping the cage. Pinfall or submission only. And now things get interesting because this is not a new member of the Don Callis family.
And their partner, making her way to the ring from the island of Mosquito, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane.
Athena Jane, and this is breaking news, will be the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship. And you say physical mismatch, Tiger Mask 3 to make his second defense of the Intercontinental title against the woman who has had more fun since we got rid of the gender barriers than everyone else on the roster combined. Athena Jade has no interest in the Don Callis family. Because I don't know if you know this, but one of the largest organizations in professional wrestling today, you don't have a single team. There's not a single female member of the Don Callis family. Literally, the Death Riders have more women than the Don Callis family. And Athena Jane wants nothing to do with this, but she does want to get her hands on Tiger Mask 3 before their title match at Champions Week. So, Champions Week and other future title matches being previewed here. Bang the gong, the main event is on. And a very quick roll, this is going to be a very short match. The Alpha, 1, 2. The IWGP World's Heavyweight Champion set to make, I believe, his first title defense here at Champions Week, or it would have been if not for schedule slippage. However, as this match is being reported, he is scheduled to make his defense at Super Junior Tag Finals that they are calling Tanahashi Final Homecoming over in New Japan, because we've just been leaning on that for you. Which means that come Champions Week, if the Alpha, Tanosuke Takeshita, is still the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, he will make that defense in the cage. If not, Goto will return to the Animated Wrestling League and will make that title defense. Hurricane Rana by the Intercontinental Champion to the IWGP Champion. Oh, beautiful spinning drop kick. Unusual. Usually spin kicks like that, you're only doing the one leg because you need the other one to balance yourself. Tiger Mask 3, athletic enough, you can do both in midair. Hurricane Tag made to the AWL Grand Champion. And remember the Intercontinental. Wait, no, revenge from earlier. One and only. Collar and elbow tie up, looking for the dragon, hits it. Oh, these wrestlers are always chasing the dragon. So right now we take a look. Knee drop. At the two top champions, arguably in Japanese wrestling today. The AWL Grand Champion, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, you must consider the Open the Dream Gate Champion to be in that mix as well. Tag made to the Protostar, Konosuke Takeshita, the other of the two members of the Don Callis family in this contest. And remember, it is all the fault of Fuji Takuma. The Don Callis family was invited, which means, I think, and we also have the invitation from William Styles as well. Big splash off of the top rope. He is pretty in pink and he is pretty powerful. She couldn't, it was broken up. Always one asshole, isn't there? Oh, looking for the power bomb, the proto bomb. Up, down, sit out, elevated proto bomb. Tag made to the bearer of a golden opportunity that he won in the King of Trios tournament last year. And, oh no, wait a minute. That's not the legal fighter. The Protostar going after the Grand Champion. He beat the Grand Champion in a non-title match last week that got him into the AWL Best 4. If he were to pin him again, the match for Champions Week is already set, but this would jump such a victory, especially if it was Protostar pinning the most Canadian man in the world. That would be a jump up in rank, I would have to imagine. But right now, the leading combatants of the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher and Motono Taikazadake, Yuji Hakuma. 16 minutes and change remaining. Quick roll-up. Reverse. Neither man able to pin the other's shoulders for a 3 count. Looking for the brain buster. Vertical drop brain buster, but that's not all. What else does he want? He's not going to get it. The former Tiger of the Dark posts and get that nasty DDT. He's got to be thinking, I need to pull out the Darkness driver, maybe number 1, maybe number 2, or maybe I just got to clear the ring and get myself a running start here. Taking it to the outside, 20 count on the outside, of course. Now, Fletcher, he spent a lot of time in New Japan, part of the United Empire, as part of Aussie Open, the tag team with Mark Davis. But he hasn't spent a lot of time under Japanese rules in recent years, working for All Elite Wrestling. So is he going to try to rush in before the 10 count, or will he take the full 20? No mask to grab onto here. The forearm.
5 minutes past.
Forearm being shoved into the face. And that wrap, that athletic tape around the forearm, that almost creates a sandpaper effect. So when you scrape the arm across your opponent's forehead, you're causing abrasions, maybe trying to bust your opponent open. That's at 10. The match continues, though, with 11. Down goes the IWGP champion, and that's who Fuji Takuma wants to get in the ring with. He's not getting that opportunity at the moment, so he makes an opportunity for himself. You gotta love it. Oh. Darkness of the Rybox 2! 1, 2. Shoulder up before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered. Kid Canada. Tiger Mask 3, I believe, is legal. Goes for the Dragoness. To the Bull Tiger. Bull Cat, maybe. I don't know. Bull Feline. Tag made to the Giantess, and we've got our Intercontinental Championship match at Champions Week being previewed for you right here, right now. That's why we do these ridiculous multi-person matches. Over the top, down she goes. Is Tiger Mask 3 going to take further advantage? Yes, he is, by going after the World Champion. World Heavyweight Champion getting brought into the ring, about to get, oh no. A malfunction at the junction. It's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be one-on-one at Champions Week. The Protostar and the most Canadian men in the world going at it on the outside. Fuji Takuma involved as well. German suplex out of the corner by Athena Jane. Grecian suplex, perhaps you would call that one. And only as the practitioner, the next generation of the Tiger style, looking to elevate both the style, the school, the dojo, and himself as the Intercontinental Champion. 5 title defenses. He gets a shot at the Grand Champion, whoever that may be. Reversal, no, kick out of the roll-up. Referee slow to get to the position there. That would have been at least a 1, maybe a 2 count. I don't think it would have been 3. Arm drag by the challenger at Champions Week for the IC belt. The white belt, the blank faceplate of the Intercontinental Championship, representing the limitless potential of upcoming champions choosing to take the road less traveled. DDT on the outside to the Protostar, the TNT champion. 4 different belts from 3 different promotions represented in this contest, and they both fly at each other. They both get a flying nothing. The Protostar not even supposed to be in the ring right now, I don't think. Tiger Mask going after his opponent, hits the back of the knee, takes her down. Don Callis wisely pulls the Protostar out of harm's way. Reversal into the corner. Going for the chop in the enemy corner. Bad ring positioning, and there's the AWL champion and the IWG Pepta. Wait, Darkness Driver! Tiger Mask 3, the unified school of the Tiger style. Gold Tiger and Black Tiger united. Tag is made. Tag Kogeki opportunity. Uniting Japan and Canada as well. Double spear. And into the cover by the last master of the dungeon. 1, 2, no! Broken up by the Protostar. A star-studded, gold-laden main event preview trios match with only 11 minutes left on the 20-minute time limit. Plenty of time remaining. Beautiful drop kick. He's got to fight this giant because he's got Project Tetsu 3.0 at Champions Week. A tag made to Fuji Takuma. The man who, ever since losing his mask, has gone from big loss to big loss to big loss. He's going to need this victory. The idea of maybe bringing the IWGP Gold to the Animated Wrestling League, wow, that would be brilliant. Drop kick, maybe even writing his own ticket to the Tokyo Dome in January. Kenyon, Wrestle Kingdom Niju. It could happen, Kamashiranai, Lariato! Right hand and lefts, rights and lefts, the chop. Saito suplex! Whenever I get excited, the Japanese accent comes out. I'm sorry. I lived there for like 15 years. I assimilated. And wait a minute now, Don Callis trying to have a talk with Fuji Takuma. He's talking shit, he's eating threats. He's already felt pain at the hands of Fuji Takuma. That swinging backdrop last week. Technically, the commissioner should have fined him, but didn't bother. The Makron Stomp! Vintage Black Tiger style. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, Studio! And the only two non-champions are the ones involved in the finish.
The unified champion of the Tiger style,
Next week, Champions Week. Every AWL title defended, the IWGP title defended, the international title of All Elite Wrestling defended. It all comes to you next week, but we've still got 2 tag team title defenses in Canada. But for right now, thank you for watching. Korede, Kiparida.